Am I going to need a booster shot? And when am I going to need it if I was vaccinated, let's say in January?
Well, this is really one of the big questions that we continue to have. Most folks thinking that we're going to need a booster at some point, but a real huge divergence in when that will be. The longer we go with regard to watching the people who have been vaccinated, the more encouraging the information is. I'm guardedly optimistic that we're going to be measuring the need for a booster in years rather than months.
Do you have a timetable as to when science will know if and when we need a booster?
I wish I could give you a hard and fast answer, but I really can't. It's going to depend upon how people do, what their immunologic system does, how fast we see the waning of immunity. But again, the longer we go, the better it looks. I think that we're going to be in good shape as the year wears on, and that we won't be giving boosters in the fall.
So do you think we're into 2022 before the boosters would become discussable?
Um, Again, this is highly conjectural on my part. And, my thought is, yes, we're looking into 2022 before we may need them. And again, it might be years that we measure this. It might be 3-5 years down the road.
If I do need a booster, will it be a 2-shot booster or just a 1-shot booster?
My guess is it would be 1 shot to reawaken your immune system, just give you another sort of wake-up call.
If I received a Pfizer vaccine, will I have to have a Pfizer booster, or could I go to Moderna or Johnson & Johnson down the road?
We better know whether you can mix and match vaccine types. There's actually some information to suggest that sort of mixing the different kinds of vaccines may actually give you a little bit different response and a better response when you're talking about a booster dose, as opposed to just getting the same vaccine each time. Now, we're very encouraged thus far that the vaccines that we have appear to be very protective and very active against the variants that we've seen thus far. But it is possible that either here in the United States or somewhere else in the world, that a variant would emerge that would escape from the immunity that you've developed from the vaccine.